Once upon a soft and secret hour, just before dawn remembered her name, there lived a weaver who wove threads that could not be seen. She didn't weave rugs or long bolts of cloth. She wove the threads of light and beautiful inner truths that people forgot about themselves. Her house stood on the edge of the mist, where memory turned into a dream. It was not built of stone, but of light, threads, love, and patience. Each wall hummed with a quiet courage, as if the house itself were singing. When travelers came to her door, they did not knock. They simply appeared, carrying fragments of life threads, a torn promise, a faded hope, a button that once connected them to joy. And the weaver, smiling with eyes glimmering like tiny stars, would say, "Oh, yes, this will do." On her table lay a tangle of colors: indigo of unspoken dreams, rose of kind tenderness, gold of inner radiance, green of abundance and healing, red of strength and work, and so many more. She called them the small threads of inner truths. Each piece carried a whisper, a sigh, a heartbeat. Every life is a weaving, she would say. Every strand carries a story. One evening, when the moon was so full it looked as if it were embracing all of the world, a weary traveler arrived, clothes torn, spirit thin as thread. "I've lost my reflection," he said. "When I look into water I see only shadows." The weaver nodded knowingly and lit a little candle. "Then you must weave it back." She handed him a needle the color of dawn. "Each strand," she said, "must carry a shining light of your inner truth. Not a grand truth, the small kind that makes your voice tremble when you say it aloud." So he began. "I'm tired." The thread shimmered. "I still long for wonder." The thread glittered gold and blush rose. "I'm not as brave as I pretend." The whole weaving sighed as if it understood. His weaving began to move like a heartbeat. The candle watched, silent and kind. By the morning's light the woven square lay on the table, crooked, uneven, but somehow just right. The weaver smiled. "Hold it to the flame," she whispered. "For every uneven strand is a ray of shining starlight. But take care. The candle does not judge. It only reveals. And that, dear listener, is the kindest kind of magic." The traveler did just that, and the light passed through the woven square, glowing softly, as he felt whole and ready to return to the paths of life in harmony with his inner truth. And so it was that he saw himself again, not as a hero, but as something far more sacred, a human being, woven of love and light, threaded with loving tenderness, held together by care and compassion. The weaver smiled. "You have woven yourself back into the light of who you truly are and what you came to do in this lifetime. So if you find yourself at the door of the weaver of the hidden castle of truths, let your hands speak the language your heart is struggling to remember. Through light and shadow see yourself whole. Through woven strands of life's stories weave yourself whole again and let yourself shine. For every stitch can be a spell, and every truth can be in the threads of your weaving. Your hands create, your hands heal. Come weave with us at the Rose and the Bee.